Well, in a sweeping motion, as it passes by Gormer, he flips the axe around and attempts to just bat it right out of the air, which he achieves, sending it flying down the stairs, bouncing along the way.
Amazing.
I think this is an enrichment activity for Darlo.
Exciting. So the way initiative works in Troika, you have a bag and tokens. So each player character gets 2 tokens that are identified to match them. And then each opponent gets tokens equal to their initiative, although there's an optional rule that can't exceed, I believe, double what the players contribute. So the opponents would have no more than 12. And then there's a end round token that goes in there as well. So you never know how many turns there's going to be in a given round. And that just represents the chaos of conflict and combat. So I have added all of you to a virtual bag, and I've never pressed the wrong button on this website before and accidentally ended a turn prematurely. I'm sure that won't happen now. But I am going to click the Start New Round button. No, I didn't need to do that. I already had it. Start round. Okay. I'm going to say next turn. So one of the owls will act. And I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to roll a 4-sided die to determine whom this owl accosts. And seeing that some new players have entered the battlefield, Gormer, an owl comes flying straight at you.
Oh, no.
How does that make you feel, though?
Filled with dread from experience. There's a lot of hazing at the academy in his first 15 years there. And so...
a surprising amount of owl-related hazing, too.
Yes.
So you and the owl will both be rolling your combat roll on a tie. No one takes any damage unless you press your luck to win that interaction. But whoever wins it will get to deal damage.
Okay.
So any of your advanced skills relate to combat?
None at all.
I love this for you. So
there's the snake eyes again.
Guys. Oh boy. So plus your skill of what, 3?
Skill 4.
Skill 4. So you got a 6. And the
I thought I was trying to roll under my skill.
Well, that is true until you are doing opposed rolls.
Oh, okay. Then you're trying to, that makes sense. You're trying to beat their roll. So now, Snake Eyes actually is my continued streak of bad luck.
Or hilarious luck.
Okay.
Hear me out. Fortunately, the owl rolled a 6. Unfortunately, it has a skill of 4 for a total of 10.
Uh-huh.
So it will win this particular opposed roll. And now it will roll damage as a small beast. So I roll a d6, consult the chart. It only got a 1, so you will lose 2 stamina.
Once again, victim to inglorious owl-caused wounds.
When will the madness end?
So does that lower my stamina?
Your stamina goes down by 2.
Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out in the character sheet, I've got the heart box that says 14 and a little box underneath it for damage. Would you recommend I write 12 in damage to show what my stamina is now?
Follow your heart.
Okay.
My favorite RPG advice. Next
Probably
turn.
An oddly specific question that is unnecessary, but you know me in mechanics.
Next turn is another enemy, you guys. It will come after Darlo Tik'l.
Close.
Did I pronounce that right? Do you have an advanced skill that is combat oriented?
I have Great Axe Fighting.
Ooh. So you'll be adding whatever you have that at plus your skill to your 2d6 roll.
15.
And we've previously established that an owl has a skill of something I already forgot. 4. Thank you so much. 7 plus 4 is less than 15, I bet. I'm no math spurt. Right. Then your axe, what kind of axe was it again?
Well, it's symbolic, but it's fully functional apparently. So it's a great axe.
That is great. All right. According to the melee weapon damage table, a great axe.
It does. It said it does what a great sword does.
That's really good.
That's what I put down for the damage. 2, 4, 8, 12, 14, something.
Who do we appreciate?
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
It does require at least 2 hands to use. So I need you to roll a d6.
Perfect. 3.
So 3 on the greatsword table. You have done 8 damage to this owl.
Take that.
Does anybody want to guess how much stamina an owl has?
Less than 8.
Moth, would you like to wager a guess?
I would say maybe about 8.
That was me vamping, by the way. You doubled out. Owl only has 4 stamina. We're going to call that owl number 2.
Take that with your judgy eyes.
What is it exactly you do to this owl to eliminate it from this situation?
Well, he wants to cause as much suffering as possible. So he spins the axe to its flat size and kind of like uses it as a swatter to swat down the owl into the ground and giggles with delight as he does so.
That is delightful. It does what it says on the box. Okay. Next turn also goes to an enemy. They have so many more tokens than you guys.
How many owls are in here? Jeez.
6 owls. Gormer, this one's also coming for you, buddy.
Yay.
With a total of 10. Surely you can beat that.
I did beat that. So like clutching the bleeding owl wounds on his face and nose from the first attack, he's like just shaking his knife around and accidentally gets a piece of the one coming after him. So I guess I roll damage on the knife damage table.
You have a knife. Yeah, everybody gets a knife in Troika.
Oh, okay. 4 damage to this owl.
Well, you rolled a 4, and on the knife table, that is 2.
No,
damage.
I rolled a 5. And
you rolled
I was
a 5.
just telling you what the
ahead of
damage
me.
is. I have the table. It's in the front cover of the book as a handy reference.
That's very good.
The book, I used door-like sorcery to pull from my computer before we started recording.
There it is.
We forgot to do that bit on camera.
Should have done it on camera.
Yeah, apologies to the viewers and listeners. May you reign in power forever. Okay, next
All
turn
6
goes
of
to, oh my gosh, you guys, you'll never guess. It's another enemy.
Come at me, bro!
Darko, it's coming for you with a total of 11 plus 4 is 15, last I checked.
Okay. What do I do?
You roll your 2d6, add your base skill and your advanced skill in Great Axe, I believe.
All right. I got an 18.
You have beat it. All right, roll that d6 for damage.
Here we go. 6.
6 on the great sword is 4 damage. How is it somehow less than a
14.
5?
It's 14.
Incredible. Okay. This for the first time I consulted the document I found on Reddit, and we have found it lacking. What does it look like when you eliminate L number 4?
Wow. Well, in a sweeping motion, as it passes by Gormer, he flips the axe around and attempts to just bat it right out of the air, which he achieves, sending it flying down the stairs, bouncing along the way.
Amazing.
think this is an enrichment activity for Darlo.
Yeah.
This does bring us to Moth, finally. As you step forward, cocking your arm back, Owls just went swirling around and past you, apparently.
Yeah, Moth started this fight, and everybody else suffered the consequences for it.
Yay, consequences.
Okay, I do have unarmed fighting, and that's damage as a mace.
That's awesome.
So I need to roll the skill first.
A skill plus your advanced skill in your unarmed fighting. Plus 2d6 roll. Yep.
Okay, that is I rolled an 8 on my total assigned to unarmed fighting. I have a 7.
Oh, and it only got a total of 10. So you have beaten it with a total of 15, I believe. So you'll roll your d6 for damage. And a mace ignores 1 point of armor. Not that great. Owls are armored.
So that was
regular owls.
That was a 9. So as for damage as a mace for unarmed fighting, anything above a 7 is a 10.
Okay. So the damage, I believe, is a single d6 roll, though.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Let me put that away. I'm going to roll again. Okay, that was a 4.
A 4 on the mace table is...
It looks like a 6.
And that's plenty for an owl, we've determined. At this point, the owls, having seen several of them get... I'm sorry. Before the owls flee in terror, we need to know, what did your fist do to that owl?
The owl exploded in just a burst of feathers. It vaporized.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. As the owls go shooting out, what is it? That was the third owl. Yeah. So the other 3 owls just go shooting out the window one after the other, hooting in rage, but also terror. The man holding the mop defensively says, "Oh, thank the many gods. Oh, I'm going on break." And he throws the mop at the ground and starts to head down the stairs, squeezing past you all.
You're welcome. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Many thanks. Many thanks. At this point, you're standing on the landing. You can go through the door onto the second floor if you wish to take the lift, or continue on up the stairs.
Before we carry on, Moth picks up the mop.
Add 1 mop to your inventory.
And Gormer will go over and close the window to prevent future owl incursions.
Good thinking, Gormer.
Thank you.
Darlo starts heading up the stairs slowly, clunk, clunk, clunk with his axe, going back to the weakened, wizened position of he can barely hold himself up despite what just happened.
He's got what he needs.
Gormer
Come on, young people.
Coming. He's like dabbing the blood off his face with like a handkerchief. He's trying to keep it from getting on his robes, and like gingerly like trying to shake the owl blood off his knife. Like,
there's a humidity or moisture. You can smell it. And the temperature seems to drop a few degrees as you go up, and you start seeing drops of water with like a oil-like sheen floating on it. It's not an attractive look. It gives you a sinking feel in the pit of your stomach, Darlo. You probably don't want to touch this water, and you start continuing past the little rivulets until there are large puddles ahead of you on these steps. And you can tell it's going to be difficult to reach the next landing on the second floor without making contact with this strange and foul substance.
Oh.